Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Anybody that's new to the channel, my name is Chris, and in this video I want to talk about what exactly just happened this past week in the stock market. I want to give you guys a weekly recap of what type of frenzy we just had in the stock market. We're going to talk about GameStop, we're going to talk about AMC, we're going to talk about Robinhood, we're going to talk about hedge funds, we're going to talk about how this one particular app is getting sued, we're going to talk about how these hedge funds are losing a lot of money, and how the little man is finally sticking it to the man. Right, guys, so I'm going to try to give you guys the most up-to-date information I possibly can pertaining to this whole situation that's revolving around GameStop. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys my full opinion on whether I believe in this movement or not. Okay, guys, and this video did take a little bit of a while to research and try to give you guys the most information. My channel is almost at 500 subs, and I would really do appreciate it if you guys subscribe down to the channel and hit the thumbs up button. It really does push out the video to more and more people. So without further ado, guys, let's get on with this video. As we all know, the one particular company that has been surrounding this frenzy has been GameStop. GameStop just this past week gained up more than 400% and has gained over 2,000% in this one particular year. Okay, but GameStop was not the only company in the headlines. There was companies like GameStop, Naked Brand, Koss, AMC. AMC was a really big one that everybody did enjoy and like doing. AMC has new lease on life thanks to stock market frenzy. The AMC has also gained a tremendous amount of value this past week because of what's actually going on between Wallstreet and these Redditors. Okay, so now let's talk about what exactly happened and everything you have to know to what exactly happened between GameStop, these hedge funds, and Redditors. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. So there's these hedge funds that are worth billions and billions of dollars that saw these dying companies like GameStop, AMC, and decided to basically take this opportunity and bet against these stocks. So they shorted these stocks, okay? And by them betting against these stocks, and if they predict it right, they will be gaining billions of dollars even more. Right, so there was this group on Reddit called Wallstreet Bets that saw this opportunity and said, you know what? The man is not gonna keep on making money. So this one particular group decided, you know what? We're gonna keep on buying the stock, basically raising the stock price, forcing these hedge funds to lose billions and millions of dollars, and that's how we're gonna stick it to the man. If the hedge funds are losing money, that means the little mans or these Redditors are gonna be making a whole lot of money. But not just the Redditors, anybody that was involved with GameStop or any of these stocks mentioned. So that's exactly what happened, forcing them to have a short squeeze. Okay, so now I want to quickly explain to you guys what a short squeeze is, okay? A short squeeze is a rapid increase in the price of a stock owing primarily to technical factors in the market rather than underlying factors. A short squeeze can occur when there is a lack of supply and an excess demand for the stock due to short sellers covering their positions. Okay, and that is exactly what happened. These hedge funds were forced into a short squeeze, forcing them to lose a whole lot of money. Now let's take a quick look at Wallstreet Bets Reddit. Okay, this was a group that was actually made on Reddit, and you can see how many people they have right now, 6.8 million. Okay, that is a huge amount of people that could really make an impact on any type of trading situation in the market. Okay, that is how these hedge funds start to lose a whole lot of money. And this Wallstreet Bets wasn't as popular as it is now. In a month, or I think last month, there were less than 3 million people in this one particular group. Okay, and yes, I have joined this group. I'm sorry, not sorry. So this one particular community is making a huge impact against these hedge funds. They even publicly wrote a letter for all these hedge funds. I want to read a quick excerpt from it because I just found it incredibly, interesting. It's titled "You Stand for Everything I Hate." Okay, it's gonna be a quick excerpt. I promise I won't read everything. Okay, to Melvin Capital, you stand for everything that I hated during that time. You're a firm who makes money off of exploiting a company and manipulating markets and media to your advantage. Your continued existence is a sharp reminder that the ones in charge of so much hardship during the '08 crisis were not punished. Okay, that was the most impactful line from that excerpt, okay? And you could just see how powerful and how meaningful these lines were against these hedge funds. These hedge funds have not commented on what's actually going on, and Melvin Capital was one of the hedge funds that was basically shortening GameStop. Okay, so now let's take a quick peek at how GameStop stock is actually performing. Okay, this is just one trading day. In this one trading day, it gained over 67.87%. Okay, this past week, guys, if you just look at the chart for this past week, GameStop was trading at $69.42. Now they're over $300. All right, that is incredible growth, and you can see how much of an impactful community this was. A month out, GameStop was trading at $17, $18, $19. Around January, it was trading around $17, $18. All right, so you can see most of the growth basically happened in the past week or two, which is incredible growth, guys. One voice and one community made such an impact on this, and by people continuing to buy the GameStop and all these other stocks, it forced hedge funds to panic, okay? And by them panicking and by them losing money, they had to do something. They in a way had to fight back, right? Because they don't want to lose money. And at the end of the day, nobody wants to lose money, especially multi-millionaires or multi-billionaires. So what did they, do? They tried to manipulate the market in a way. They started to force certain brokerages to limit and restrict buyings of these stocks. Stocks like GameStop, Koss, Naked, AMC, Nokia, Bed Bath & Beyond. These stocks were limited. There was at some point where brokerages like Robinhood was a really big story this past week. Robinhood did not let you look for the ticker symbol in their search bar. The only thing that they allowed you to do was sell the stock. Okay, they didn't allow you to buy it. They didn't even allow you to look for the stock at one certain point. Robinhood faces uncertain future after tumultuous week. There was a whole bunch of people basically putting this particular brokerages on blast. A lot of YouTubers, made live streams talking about these particular apps and what's actually going on, and how Robinhood started to help out these hedge funds and go against everything that they believe in. Robinhood's catchphrase is a free market, but if they're starting to restrict, sometimes forced to sell some stocks, you are manipulating the market in a way going against everything you stand for and everything you believe in. So by them doing that, there's a lot of angry users, a lot of angry customers that in a way start to file action. They start to file a lawsuit against Robinhood. Why are traders bringing a class action against share dealing app? Okay, now this is a very important thing that's going on. Robinhood's actions were done purposely and knowingly to manipulate the market for the benefits of people and financial institutions who were not Robinhood's customers, the lawsuit states. Okay, so that is basically the gist of everything that has been going on, okay? And even Congresswoman Representative Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez calling for a probe into Robinhood. Okay, there's so many different things going on. The SEC is involved, the Senate is involved, celebrities are even chipping in. It's a really big thing that's actually been going on because of what's actually been going on with Robinhood. There's a lot of Robinhood users that are furious that intervened in GameStop trading. This map reveals where they are. Okay, so now this is very interesting that I found, and here's where the most activity is. Most activity is down here in Florida, and there's at least activity where a lot of these things and a lot of the boycotts to Robinhood, okay, either calling for a boycott or deleting the app completely, okay, and that is not going to be a very good look for Robinhood. Okay, so Robinhood started to be scared, and what did they do the next day on Friday? Well, they started to allow users to buy these stocks, which was a good thing because now the little man can stick it back to the man, but they only restricted it. So now you couldn't buy the amount of shares you wanted to buy, you could only buy a certain amount. And it was not just one or two stocks, it was around 50 stocks that they started to limit how much you could buy or sell. All right, so this is a quick chart to how many stocks, they started to limit and how many shares you could buy. You can see American Airlines were limited to 5 shares, AMC to 10, Bed Bath & Beyond to 2, GameStop to 1, Koss to 1, the Naked to 50, Nokia 20. You get me? Like they started to limit what people could buy or what they can do. In a way, you can't control what people want to do with their money, but Robinhood did. Short sellers lose 19 billion, as Omar says billionaires who pressured apps should go to jail. Okay, short sellers have lost $19 billion because of what's going on with Wallstreet bets. Okay, obviously these hedge funds are not happy whatsoever, and they need to do something. There's some hedge funds worth billions of dollars asking for help. Okay, they need financing. Hedge funds look for risky financing in GameStop trade. Okay, they need money because they're basically losing all their money. The report comes after Melvin Capital earlier this week was given $2.75 billion by Kevin Griffin's Sedito and Steve Cohen's $0.72 to help stabilize the fund hammered by short bets this year. $2.75 billion for a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund because they need financing. They need help. And what's going on between Wallstreet and Wallstreet bets has been a real big movement that there's a huge community surrounded by this. This article I found very interesting. Short sellers face end of an era as rookies rule Wall Street, okay? And you can see how much money they've lost. You can see that this week, rookies actually won against hedge funds, okay, which is not something very common that happens. Hedge funds normally win, and the little man always takes the plummeting. So this week has been a very powerful week for a lot of people. There were some stocks that gained over 62% in profit, and a lot of people on Wallstreet bets, a lot of people following these stocks have gained a lot of money. You know, taking the money away from hedge funds basically, and they're just making a living off of it, which is in a way good for the little man, bad for the big man. Even celebrities have chipped in. Billionaire Mark Cuban says he has hedged the heck out of his portfolio amid worries over GameStop market war. Okay, he has a lot of concern between what's actually going on. The market right now is pretty volatile, and he does caution people to thread carefully whether or not you are buying GameStop or not. He does support the little man. He's not supporting the hedge funds, but at the end of the day, you have to realize there's a lot of volatility in what's going on, and this cannot last forever. Okay, so there are some concerns, but again, he's still supporting Wallstreet bets, which is always good, right? And then on Friday, because since Robinhood did start restricting everything, Wallstreet bets fever hits Dogecoin. Price soars 142%. This was another way Wallstreet bets is gonna stick it to the man, and that's exactly what they did. And this is exactly what happened on Friday. So now, this is basically a whole summary to what exactly happened. Everything step by step, Monday through Friday. It was a big week for Redditors, okay? People like in Wallstreet bets, this community keeps on growing and keeps on increasing, and I'm pretty sure in the following weeks it's gonna continue to keep on climbing. Now, to give you guys my opinion to what exactly happened this past week, to be really honest with you, I am supporting Wallstreet bets. You know, sorry, not sorry, but you know, these hedge funds, in a way, they start to manipulate the market. All right, there's YouTubers out there that started publicly saying, you can see how much force and money these people need to basically manipulate things in a way to their favor. And that's not the free market. That's not the free world, let's say. That's not how the stock market should actually be. The hedge funds actually took a huge loss this past week, and there's a lot of Redditors and people involved with GameStop and Koss and you know, AMC that are thinking and that this can actually take longer term. So these hedge funds that are worth billions of dollars may not be worth billions of dollars in the next upcoming weeks. All right, so that's basically everything that just happened this past week. All right, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy the information. Hope you guys did get involved with this movement. Or if you guys did not particularly, you know, be involved in this movement, at least you guys give out your opinion on what's actually been going on with this movement. All right, guys. So I do hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please stay safe out there. Please wear your mask. Please, when you start trading, please trade carefully, and remember, there's a lot of volatility going out there, so please be careful with your money and where you guys are putting your money. Okay, if anybody wants 4 free stocks with Webull, my Webull link will be down below. If you deposit $100, you get 4 free stocks on Webull. Yes, I am supporting Webull now. That's another video for another day. I'm not gonna be into my Robinhood brokerage anymore. I'm more Webull now, so if anybody is interested, Webull link down below, 4 free stocks. All right, guys, so please be safe out there. Please wear your mask, and be safe out there. Love. Take care.